What experts are hiding about Menglong's mysterious death? What really happened on that fateful night? What secrets have been buried beneath statements, press releases, and official reports? Because while the world mourned, while fans lit candles and flooded social media with heartbreak, the truth about Menglong's death remained shrouded in shadows, and experts say the story is far more complex than anyone has been told. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update in the world of your favorite celebrities. The night that changed everything. It was a quiet evening in the city, just like any other. Menglong had returned home after a long day on set. According to police reports, nothing seemed unusual at first. But by morning, the unthinkable had happened. CCTV footage from his residence, which has now been partially released, shows him entering his apartment alone. Minutes later, movements captured on the camera suggested an unexpected disturbance. Someone else was present, but identities were obscured. Experts reviewing the footage privately say, there are frames that clearly indicate multiple individuals inside the apartment. What the public sees is incomplete. The unseen evidence. While the official statement called it a tragic accident, forensic experts argue there are inconsistencies. Timing. The timeline of events leading to his death, as publicly released, does not align with the footage timestamps. Footprints and fingerprints. Certain prints found in the apartment remain unexplained, neither Menglong's nor officially identified visitors. Objects moved. Items that should have been static in the apartment were shifted in ways suggesting a struggle or hurried movement. One insider, speaking under anonymity, said, "There's more than what the authorities are telling." The scene tells a story that official reports conveniently skip. Medical experts speak out. Medical examiners consulted for private analysis point to subtle but unusual markers, bruising patterns inconsistent with a simple fall. Signs of distress that suggest interference, yet are absent from the public autopsy report. Timing of injuries that hint at a confrontation before the fatal incident. According to one source, it's not conclusive, but there are elements that should have prompted a deeper investigation. Those details have been carefully managed, if not deliberately withheld. Why the silence? Theories abound regarding why certain details have been kept from the public. Privacy concerns. Authorities claim withholding details is to protect families. Public image. Menglong was a beloved figure. Speculation could inflame panic. Legal constraints. Ongoing investigations may prevent full disclosure. Yet, many experts caution, the more information is withheld, the more the narrative can be controlled, intentionally or not. This has left fans, analysts, and private investigators scouring the internet, forums, and social media for clues. Every photo, every post, every old interview is being re-examined for hidden context. The missing links. Several elements remain unexplained in official reports. The visitors, who exactly was in the apartment that night. Phone records. Certain calls were reportedly deleted or inaccessible. Behavioral changes. Friends and colleagues noted unusual stress and secrecy in the days leading to his death. Experts suggest these factors are critical to understanding the truth. When you combine these unexplained elements, a pattern emerges, one that doesn't fit with the simple accident narrative. The digital trail. In the age of social media, Menglong's final days were partially documented online. Subtle posts and images suggest he was troubled, though he never explicitly revealed it. Some fans report strange messages appearing on his official accounts in the days before his death, later deleted without explanation. CCTV footage of his building's exterior also shows unrecognized individuals entering and leaving shortly before the incident. Experts reviewing these digital clues privately say, there is evidence that contradicts the story told to the public. It's subtle, but it's there. The experts warning. Several forensic and criminal experts have spoken off record, warning, be cautious with the narrative. Not everything released is accurate. Critical evidence is either missing, redacted, or misrepresented. They argue that without transparency, speculation will continue, and the public may never fully understand the sequence of events that led to Menglong's untimely death. Fan investigations and public speculation. Fans, online communities, and investigative bloggers have pieced together possible scenarios. Some suspect foul play due to unexplained footprints and bruising patterns. Others believe it may have involved coercion, given the missing phone records. A smaller faction insists it was an accident but poorly documented and mishandled by authorities. Regardless of theory, the global reaction has been one of shock, sorrow, and relentless curiosity. The unanswered question even months later, one question haunts every discussion: what really happened to you Menglong that night? Was it an accident, a struggle, or something far darker? And why are experts, insiders, and investigators all hinting that the truth is only partially known? The official reports provide closure. The public mourning offers sympathy. But experts insist the hidden truths behind Menglong's death are still buried, waiting for scrutiny. In every tragedy, there are layers of truth, half-told stories, and details carefully hidden from public eyes. Menglong's death shook an entire nation, and yet the questions remain: who was there that night? What exactly happened inside his home? And why are key pieces of evidence being withheld? As investigators dig deeper and experts quietly review the evidence, one certainty emerges: the story of Menglong's mysterious death is far from over. And the world is watching, waiting for the moment when the truth can no longer be hidden. The footage no one expected. The newly released CCTV reveals Menglong leaving his studio in the late evening, carrying what appears to be a small bag. He seems calm, composed, even smiling. But shortly after entering his apartment building, several unknown figures appear in the hallway. The frames are brief, less than a second each, yet experts analyzing the footage claim there's a pattern of hesitation and interaction that suggests he wasn't alone willingly. His body language indicates stress, even subtle fear, which is absent from the public account. The footage shows the figures leaving the building minutes later, disappearing into the night. Yet no official report acknowledges their presence. Witness testimonies, neighbors, and building staff have now come forward with accounts that raise further questions. A security guard claims he saw Menglong enter the building around 11:30 p.m., then heard voices raised in the hallway shortly afterward. One neighbor recalls hearing unusual sounds, footsteps, objects being moved, even what sounded like a brief struggle, but feared interference and did not call authorities immediately. A delivery worker reports noticing unfamiliar people visiting the building late that night, someone who did not match any official records or visitor logs. Each account, small on its own, collectively paints a scenario far more complicated than previously disclosed. Inconsistencies in the timeline. Experts have pointed out glaring discrepancies. The timestamp on the CCTV footage does not align with the time of death reported in the official statement. Phone call records suggest Menglong attempted to contact someone multiple times that night, but the call logs are mysteriously incomplete. Several items found at the scene were out of place, suggesting a possible struggle or hurried activity. A forensic analyst, speaking off the record, said, "The scene is unusual. It is inconsistent with a simple accident. There is evidence that someone else may have been involved, or that key moments have been deliberately obscured." Fan observations and online sleuthing. As footage and testimonies spread online, fans began combing through every frame, every post, and every online hint from Menglong's final days. Some fans noticed subtle signs of distress in videos he posted days before his death, moments of forced smiles, hands trembling slightly, or unusually withdrawn expressions. Others have compiled timelines of his public appearances and private activities, highlighting gaps and unexplained absences. The internet erupted with speculation. Questions poured in: who were the mysterious visitors? What did Menglong do in his final hours? Why has so much evidence been withheld from the public? Experts speak out. Criminal experts reviewing the footage and testimonies have stated, while it is not conclusive, there are multiple indicators of external involvement. We are seeing a pattern of anomalies, missing information, conflicting timelines, and unidentified individuals that require deeper investigation. Medical experts echo the concern, noting that the physical signs of distress and injury do not match a simple accidental scenario, as previously reported. The public reaction. Fans and media have reacted with shock and frustration. Social media is flooded with posts demanding transparency and answers. "We need the truth. We owe it to him," wrote one fan on Weibo. Something doesn't add up. The footage and testimonies are chilling. Even mainstream media outlets have begun to question the official narrative, hinting at a deeper mystery surrounding Menglong's death.